All right, these are just a few quick stretches for my good buddy Frans, who's a runner.
Oh wait, I thought I was doing a picture.
Yeah, we'll do that in just a second. So he's having a tight time in his wide-legged folds, so instead we'll go into a wide-legged ragdoll. We're going to turn the feet out, feet about 4 feet apart or so, bend your knees. Hold on to opposite elbows, swaying from side to side. So you can start with your knees bent. And now as I lean over my right leg, I'm going to straighten my left leg. And you can even lift the ball of the foot, or you can keep it down for a slightly different effect. Try it both ways. And we can also work that into more of a dynamic transition as we go side to side exploring that. As you start to feel looser, you can straighten your legs, slow the movement a bit more, gently swaying side to side. Let your head and neck hang loose. Let the spine hang loose. The other asana is called God of War pose, Skandasana. So cool. So we take the hands to the floor, turn the feet away from each other again, and then we can use the hands for support while bending the left leg into a full squat, right leg straight. Notice the ball, the foot's off the floor, and then come across the center to the other side, lifting the ball of the left foot. Working with that dynamically, go about 5 times to each side. Let's do 3 more each side. And then bending the left leg, pause. Press your left arm against the inner leg, right arm up to the sky. Try to bind from there, grabbing your right wrist or fingers behind the back. Turn the right chest open. And if you were to, say, fall backwards onto the floor, you're basically in Marichyasana A with the hips abducted more. Ooh, let's stay upright. Exhale, let go, hands down. Inhale across center, bend your right leg, left leg straight. Exhale, press your right arm against the inner leg, top arm around the back for a bind. Try to hold your left fingers or wrist. And more the belly of the muscle. Action point being the sitting bone region. And move away from that. Good, now release. Come back to center. Other side again. Bend your left leg like a squat. This time, allow your left heel to come up so it's a toe squat. You can just stay upright, which is going to challenge the balance more. Or you can try to bring your knee to the ground. Oof. And hang out. Pretty intense in the foot. Keep rooting down through the big toe, pushing down the big toe. And then switch. Right leg bending, left leg straight. Gradually come into a toe squat, raising the heel. Aim the right knee down. You may have to play with the distance between your feet to get the knee down. And breathe. And then taking the hands down, come back to center. Feet parallel. And toes in a little, heels out. Full wide-legged fold. Inhale, lift your heart, tone your quads. Exhale, fold to your own comfortable degree. 5 breaths. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend your knees. Take your elbows where your hands were, interlacing the fingers. Coming onto the forearms, place your head behind your hands, lift your heels, and then come into full Shirshasana headstand, taking the legs wide. So you can stretch the legs in this posture as well. I'm a big fan of bringing one leg all the way up to the sky. Keep the other leg halfway down, and then squeeze the midline. And tend the legs away from each other, so one leg towards the floor, the other to the sky, and then go wide and switch. And then squeeze in midline, inner thighs. You can do that a few times. So we can add working from the hip joint. We can also add moving from the core to literally twist through the core of the body. And then go wide again. Slowly lower your feet. Inhale to lift the head halfway. Exhale, right foot out, left knee down. Vinyasa and low lunge. Inhale, bend your front knee, open your arms. Exhale, reverse the movement, forearms together. Repeat that a few times. Inhale, open up. Exhale, lifting pubic bone, forearms together. Inhale, open up. Exhale, reverse. Take that left arm up by the ear, push back on the elbow, and then you might explore bending your front knee more again. Try to stretch into your left hip flexors, engaging the glute to press the left hip forward while drawing your right heel back. And then lean back, straighten your front leg, take the hands to the floor. Press into the base of your left toes. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold over your right leg, using your left hand to pull back on the toe. That's going to help stretch the calf a little more. Inhale, lift the heart, bend your right knee. Walk that foot over to the left side for pigeon, lowering onto the outer shin, outer hip, and then take a breath in. Exhale. The toes, keeping that left leg strong and straight. You can add to it by pressing the ball of your right foot against your left hand, resisting in both directions there. And then from there, step back to down dog. And we'll bring the left foot forward, right knee down, starting with low lunge. Inhale, open your arms, bend the front knee. Exhale, reverse the movement, forearms together. 3 more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, reversing. And keep going with your breath. And then forearms together. Lift the pubic bone. Take the hand to the right elbow and push back as you lift the right arm. From there you might explore bending the front knee more or less. There's no particular place to be, just see where you can find that stretch in the front of your right hip. And breathe, engaging the glutes, pressing the right hip forward. We're almost done. Reversing the movement, left leg straight, hands down. Take an inhale to lift the heart. Use your right hand to pull back on the toes. Exhale, fold, bowing over your left leg. You could be taking head to knee or keeping spine neutral, depending on how your back is feeling today. Give it a few more breaths and then we have pigeon and then that's it. It's a really quick routine. Inhale to bend your front knee. Walk the left foot over towards the right side. Setting up pigeon, we'll go onto the outside of the left shin, outside of the hip. And then take a breath in. Try to straighten the right leg, rooting down through the toes. Exhale to fold over your left leg, pushing the foot and hand against each other. And breathe. work the resistance of the foot and hand against each other. Pressing out through the ball of the foot. From the big toe mound to the little toe mound. And if you made it this far, you can lift your heart. Bring your left foot back a little. Take your right leg across, sitting in Padmasana. Half a full lotus. Oops. Oh no, I lost the sound. Oh, that's too bad. I lost my sound there. Hopefully you could follow along. So sit in Padmasana if you can. Closing your left nostril, take a breath in to the count of 4, really quick. Hold for 16. And then exhale through the right side to the count of 8. Inhale to 4. And hold 16 counts. And then left side, exhale to the count of 8. So I really like this pranayama. If you have more time, keep going. You might inhale 5, hold for 20, exhale for 10. But I'll let you go now. Thanks so much. Hope you got sound. Hope that was okay.